Hello, this is Becca from Willow Hill Designs and welcome. Today I'll be doing a little quick video to make either a little wallet or a little case that you might like to give a try. And the reason that I'm doing this is my grandson came to me and asked me if he could sew on my sewing machine. He's fascinated with it. He loves tinkering with all sorts of things, very mechanically inclined, always designing quite amazing things. I truly think he'll grow up to be some sort of an engineer designing interesting things. But he did want to sew something, so I will show that at the end of this video, but I thought I would just share the little project that we're doing together. It's very easy, and if you have a child or a grandchild that you'd like to share this with, I think they'll enjoy it, or you can just make it for yourself. It's kind of fun. So I will just show what we need for this. Well, let's see. I'll go over here. Okay, we need a 10-inch square of fabric, and this is just a square from a layer cake, and I have folded it in half and ironed it, pressed it. And what we will do is just sew down a long side and a short side on this, and then we will turn it right side out. You can also do this little wallet or little case with 2 pieces of fabric, and they would be 5.5 by 10 each. You could even do it with 4. You could make 2 5.5 by 5.5 for the outside, and 2 5.5 by 5.5 for the lining. So I've chosen this for the outside of the little case, and this gingham for the lining. So I will put those together, and those will be stitched together. Now these 2, of course, will be stitched on 4 sides, whereas if you're just using 1 piece of fabric, you'll just stitch on 1 side. So we'll do that quickly. Okay, we'll go down the long side, and 1/4 inch seam allowance is fine. You don't have to be perfectly exact here. We'll just go all the way down, and let's go back 1. Turn and just come across the short side. Just 1 short side. I'll just make a knot here, and we'll clip that. Okay, so that's 1 that is partially done, and let's do this one as well. This is the 2 pieces of fabric, and you'll put them right sides together. And if it's directional, you can check and make sure that you have them whatever side up you'd like. Let's see, if I fold this, what will it look like? Okay, I think that's okay. Alrighty, so we'll just line this up. And we're going to stitch down 3 sides on this one, and I'll just pin so that it, in case it shifts, because I am a pinner, I like to pin just to be sure. I hate it when shift happens, as Bunny Hunter says. Shift happens. So we're going to sew down 2 long sides and 1 short side. 1/4 inch. And stop about 1/4 inch. Okay. Okay, we'll come up the last long side. That pin out there. Okay, so now they've both been sewn, and there's a side with the raw edges. So we're just going to reach in and we're just going to turn it to the right side quickly. Turn it to the right side and poke those little corners out as best you can. Okay, we've got the raw edges up at the top. We'll do the same thing with this one. Let's turn this one right side out. And I choose to use the gingham fabric as the lining and the floral as the outside, but you could reverse it. It doesn't matter really. Whatever you like best. Just poke those corners out. Get that seam poked out. And let's just press these quickly. Give them a little press. Excuse my back while I press. Okay, there's one. Here's the other. I'm just doing this quickly. You could take more time and be more careful with it. And the raw edges, we just take them and turn them under about 1/4 of an inch all the way around, hopefully being accurate. Like this. And see how that looks. That looks fairly accurate. Not quite. Let's see. Just bring that up a tiny bit. Okay, let's press that. Okay, so we just pressed the raw edges under on that one. A little messy on this side. We can fix that. Okay, so you'll have the raw edges under. And let's turn the raw edges under on this one as well. Try to do a better job on this one. I don't know if I'm getting 1/4 of an inch there. Doesn't quite look like it. Okay, let's check it and see. Do that. Okay, this side looks a little bit messy. Let's fix that. I suppose you could measure it and not do it like I am guessing here. Okay, let's give that a little press. Again, you would take your time doing this. I'm just kind of doing a quick little demo here. And about 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Just do a little top stitch. do the other one. Same thing, just a little top stitch, about 1/8 of an inch from the edge of the folded fabrics, because you want to catch all those raw edges. Okay, now let's just see. Okay, cut these little excess threads here. Clean up our work. The machine cuts the thread, but it definitely leaves a little tail. So here's the lining, and you would fold your piece. And you can fold it up higher if you'd like your little pocket deeper, or you can fold it lower, making your flap longer. Just depends on what you like. Let's see, I could bring these corners out just a tiny bit more before we top stitch there. Let's do that. Make sure your corners are kind of nice and square. Okay, I'm going to bring my little pocket up a little bit higher, I think. Let's see, I think I like that. Let's bring it up a touch. Okay. And we'll just do a little pin here and a pin here just to hold it, to make sure it stays and doesn't shift. Because as Bonnie Hunter says, shift happens. So let's just give it a little pin. And as I said, you could do 4 little squares and have it be a little more interesting. Same thing now with this one. Let's see, let's do this side out. Now let's do the other side out. So I'm going to fold mine up again a little bit higher. No, I think I like this side. I think about like that. So we will, let's again poke that little corner out a little bit better. Okay, this one's pretty good. Not too bad. Okay. We'll give a little pin here. Little pin. And a little pin on the other side. And all we're going to do now is just secure that pocket in place. And again, I'm a pinner, so I'm pinning. So you'll just stitch from the pocket, where the pocket starts down. You could top stitch all the way from the top of the flap down if you wanted to. It just depends on what look you'd like. I see a thread there that we don't need to have. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Alrighty. And we'll just again do another 1/8 of an inch top stitch right along the edge of that pocket. Do a knot, cut it. Let's do the other side. Do a little knot. And make sure your sides are lined up nicely. Okay, we'll do a little knot here. Do another knot. Okay, cut. There's one. I'll do the second one. thread. Get rid of that. And we'll do another one. One last seam. And we quickly have 2 little wallets done. And this was very easy for him to grasp. The concept wasn't too complicated for him. And he's 8, so I think maybe children even younger could probably get it. Or around that age. Let's see if there's any tails here. Yep, little tails. So here's our little pocket. Here's the lining on this one with the 2 different fabrics. And let's give that a little trim here. Is that anything? Yep, one little. Let's press that. There's another little string. We'll get these threads clipped. So here's our one little pocket, and here's the other. Let's see, we have a long thread here. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Oop. Give it a little haircut, and we'll give this one a press as well. So just that quickly, we have our 2 little wallets or cases, whatever you would like to call them. But you could put a little button on here. You could put lace on here, rickrack. You could put any kind of little embellishment that you'd like. And these are fun to put. I mean, you could really put anything in them. You can put a credit card. This is not a credit card. This is a business card, but you could put a credit card in there. You can put needles in there for your stitching. You could put little buttons on cards. So it's just a fun little project to do for children. Now, my little grandson likes to put money that he has earned from doing chores in his, and he put his name on here, Easton. So, and I will attach that video next. So just thought I'd share that with you. 2 little, oop, we have threads everywhere. 2 little, little wallets or little cases that can be easily made and quickly. So I'll attach that video next. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm back, and I thought I would just show you what these little cases look like with a little bit of lace added to them. This is a bit of vintage lace that I had, and I think what I will do on this is probably add some beads to this, or maybe some French knots in here. But just in looking at it, I thought I might do that. And this is the other little one that I added another piece of lace to. And it just kind of gives them a little extra something. I thought that they're just so cute. And I did want to apologize. Early on in the video, I had said that for this case, you'd be sewing on 4 sides, and it's actually 3. You'd be sewing down one long, a short, and up the other long side. And on this one, I said you would just sew on one side. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I wasn't. So on this one, you'll sew down the long side and across the short. So I apologize for that error. Hope that wasn't confusing. And stay tuned for Easton sewing. You might enjoy it. It's nice to pass these things on to the next generation. Hopefully we can keep it going. So I'll be right back with that. Hi, this is Becca, and I'm back with my grandson, Easton. Easton, want to say hi?
No.
No? Okay. Easton is going to sew a wallet today, so we are going to look and see how he does. So anytime you're ready, you can start.
Okay.
Can you reach the pedal? And yep, good. Don't forget to guide. It does, that's okay. It's just going to make a little knot when it starts. When you come down to the end, let me know.
Okay.
Good job. Very good that you stopped when you came to that pin. We don't want to run them over. Tell me when you come to the end. Okay. Okay, Easton sewed all the way down the long side, and now he's going to finish sewing across the short side. So you go ahead and do exactly what I told you with the knot when you reach the end of that seam. Try to keep your fabric lined up. Good. Watch your fingers near the needle. Be careful. Good job. A little more. You can go a little more. That's all right. Go ahead. It's okay. It's all right. Keep going. When you get a little closer to the edge, do one more knot. Okay, do a knot there. Okay, then you remember how to cut it? Okay, he's turning it now so that we're going to have right side out. If you grab the bottom and push or pull, yeah, there you go. Good. That's right. Poke out those corners. Oh, good, you're ahead of me. You figured it out already to use the point turner. You can keep pushing from that. Yeah, that's good. Push till you get those. Good. But you don't want to go through the fabric, so push carefully. Oh my goodness, perfect. Perfection. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, now Easton is going to sew the last two seams, and this will keep the little pocket, keep it enclosed, and we will show you that after. So, okay, Easton, you can go ahead. Watch your fingers near that needle. Okay. Okay, stop.
Wait, what do I do?
Now, see what happened there?
Yeah.
That's good that we lift up your presser foot and just make sure you get that little edge caught. And there you go. Now you can continue on. Get it? Stay on the line if you can. Hopefully I'm staying in frame as I'm showing him. He's been reminding me, Noni, don't forget to video. Keep going. Okay, how about a knot right there? Good.
It barely made it.
That's all right. Okay, now we're on the last and final stage. Easton is just going to put his name on there, and then we will show you the finished wallet. Okay, you can. Okay, just let it feed it. Yep, just guide it. Yep, good. Good job. Keep it going. Ooh, keep it going. And stop when it gets to the end because it'll start to do it another time.
Is it done? I don't know what's in the bottom.
Let's see. Okay, stop. See, it was going to go back to the E.
And now what do I do? Just cut?
Okay, now we're going to press cut. Okay, lift it out. Oh, want to cut the thread off?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. You want to fold it so that it's exactly how you'll see it. There. Okay. What an excellent, excellent job you did. Let's get a nice close-up. Okay, and you want to hold it? Hold it up. You got to be proud of what you made. Oh, you're going to hide. Okay, great job, Easton.